Cochlear implants are truly miracles of modern medicine. Of all the five senses, the ENT surgeon is the only one who is privileged to restore the sense of hearing completely through cochlear implants.
Hi, my name is Shaira D'Souza.
Myself, Shapter Biganza.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम लक्ष्मण कुंवर।
इसका नाम मैत्री हिरेन वाडेल है।
मेरा बेटा वरुण है।
Hello, I am Dr. Christopher D'Souza. I'm an ENT surgeon who's been practicing for the last 40 years. I've been performing cochlear implant surgery over the last 15 years, and I've personally witnessed the miraculous recovery of the sense of speech when these devices are inserted in people who cannot hear.
डॉक्टर क्रिस डिसोजा के पास भेजा हम लोग को होली फैमिली हॉस्पिटल में, तो उन्होंने मुझे बहुत अच्छी तरह से बोला कि आपकी लड़की का सर्जरी हो जाएगा, लेकिन थोड़ा आपको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा।
Cochlear implant surgery changed everything for me. Thanks to Dr. Christopher and his entire team for encouraging me to go for it.
तो मैं डॉक्टर क्रिस डिसोजा सर से मिली, तो उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि मतलब इसका मतलब चेक किया सब, तो फिर ऑपरेशन के लिए बोला। तो मैंने फिर इधर डॉक्टर क्रिस डिसोजा सर ने इसका ऑपरेशन किया, मतलब पैसे की भी हेल्प उन्हीं ने अपनी तरफ से करवाई।
I'm very thankful for the team of Dr. Christopher who has made this possible.
क्रिस डिसूजा सर ने मुझे किया है।
There are two kinds of patients who will benefit from a cochlear implant. The first are children who are born deaf. Previously, they were condemned to a life of silence and isolation. But if a cochlear implant is inserted by the age of 2, they will be able to hear clearly, acquire speech and language, and develop like normal children, and even enroll in schools for children with normal hearing. This is because the center in the brain that is responsible for interpretation of signals, of auditory signals, of hearing sound, they can then discern their meaning and its applications and so on and so forth. In children, this needs to be followed by rehabilitation, which includes therapy, is known as audio-verbal therapy. And these children develop like normal children, where they associate sounds with their proper meaning and their proper context. This has to be done all through the day. When they're at home, the parents have to continuously talk to them, point out to things, name them, and ask the child for their interpretation. This builds up their vocabulary. This then allows them to acquire speech and language.
1 2 3 4
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10।
मैं 12 साल का हूँ और मेरा प्लान चालू है। मैं अच्छी आवाज़ आ रही है। मैं मिशन नहीं देता थी, फायदा हुआ है कि मैं बाहर नहीं जा सकती।
वरुण ABCD सुनाओगे? A, E, E, F, G,
We also have adults who have gone deaf later on in life for one reason or another. They too will benefit from a cochlear implant. The cochlear implant is inserted into the cochlea and it taps into the language reservoir that they have in their brains, reconnecting them to the hearing world. This will then allow them to hear clearly and speak clearly as they did before.
I got myself treated over here under him, and today I can hear you. But I would like to tell you one thing. After getting myself treated, it was just few days, and today I can communicate with people very nicely. I can hear things. I can give them reply for whatever they ask me.
After 4 weeks of activation from the switch on day, I was able to hear soft sounds like clock ticking, AC beep, switch on, switch off. I was able to even hear conversations on the mobile call, and that really brought a joy to me. Even calls that were unknown, I would answer such calls because the joy of hearing was tremendous, to hear clear voices all over again.
Cochlear implants are very costly. They cost 6.5 lakhs. We have inserted many poor deaf children with cochlear implants through the generosity of Mr. Ratan Tata through the Tata Trusts, as well as through Mr. Salman Khan through the Being Human Foundation. We will always be very, very grateful to them for the help that they've given us in inserting these devices. Many children, many families owe a big debt of gratitude to Mr. Ratan Tata as well as to Mr. Salman Khan. We also have several donors who have also assisted us, and we'd like to thank them as well for their generosity.
I am a hearing impaired person and I have lost my hearing in both the ears. I've done cochlear implant surgery and this surgery has enabled me to get my hearing back in both the ears. I also am a visually challenged person, that is I'm totally blind.
क्योंकि मेरा इम्प्लांट हुआ है
मुझे सुनाई देता है इसलिए थैंक यू.
Pa 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 pa.
Pa 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 pa.
Ba 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 ba.
Ma pa pa pa.
My pet.
In 2017, after playing for India, I totally lost my hearing aids. I was totally like a deaf person. I could not hear anything. I could not listen to what people could say. And as I was a coach, I could not communicate. This literally broke me down. I really went through a lot of tough times.
Cochlear implants, once inserted correctly, has to be followed up with rehabilitation.